Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, August 13th, 2018. Looking at the fire potential impacts for today, we are looking at the potential for some dry thunderstorms on the northwest edge of Utah and into Nevada and Idaho. You can see that area highlighted in red on the map. Further south and east, we will continue to see thunderstorms, but those will be a mix of wet and dry storms. And then as you move further south, those will trend increasingly wet. Moving into Tuesday, we will see thunderstorms across much of the area. The potential for dry thunderstorms will be across the area highlighted in the map on red on Tuesday. And then moving into Wednesday, we will see those storms spread north and west of the area, and those will be mainly a mix of wet and dry thunderstorms, but much of the area by Wednesday will see those thunderstorms. As always, in the vicinity of any thunderstorms, winds will be very gusty and erratic. Across areas that aren't impacted by thunderstorms, conditions will be quite warm and dry. Over the past 24 hours, a smattering of areas across the Great Basin did see some precipitation. You can see parts of Utah, Nevada, and Idaho did see those showers and thunderstorms yesterday. The lightning was mainly confined to the southeastern portions of the Great Basin. As far as fire activity, not as many new fires yesterday, but quite a few ongoing fires, as well as 5 team fires across the Great Basin. As far as precipitation, it's interesting looking back at the past 30 days. It's really been quite dry across the area. The majority of the Great Basin is below normal as far as precipitation, with the exception of some areas that have seen above normal precipitation, but largely the entire Great Basin, or much of the Great Basin, is below normal as far as precipitation. And this is pretty unusual across the southern part of the area, where typically the monsoon keeps things much drier or much wetter, but things have been drier across the area over the past 30 days than we typically see. ERCs, as a result, are quite high. It's pretty unusual to see so many purple dots on the map, so very high ERCs across the north. Looking at that in more detail, you can see both of these sites, both GB31 and GB8, are at record levels, and this holds true for most of the PSAs across the northern part of the Great Basin. So large areas of above normal and above record ERCs right now. Satellite this morning shows some moisture in place across the Great Basin, and that will bring us the showers and thunderstorms that we are expecting this afternoon. So again, for today, moisture in place across the majority of the area. The main concern is across the red highlighted areas on the map where there is a potential for dry lightning, and we have quite dry fuels. Looking at that in more detail, the image on the right shows where those thunderstorms are expected, and you can see most of Utah and a large majority of Nevada will see those showers and thunderstorms, as well as a small portion of Idaho and the Arizona Strip. Winds will be quite light in general across the Great Basin, though some areas may see some winds in the 15 to 20 mile an hour range. However, those will not be too widespread. Moving into Tuesday, moisture remains in place across much of the area. The concern moving into Tuesday is the potential for dry lightning across portions of central and northeastern Nevada. Taking a look at that in more detail, you can see those areas highlighted in green on the map on the right that are expected to see those showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. And again, the main concern is across northeastern Nevada, where there is the greatest potential for dry thunderstorms and where we have very dry fuels in place. And again, tomorrow, winds will be mostly light across the area. Moving into Wednesday, that moisture begins to expand to the north and west, increasing the areas of concern into western Idaho and western Nevada. The image on the right again shows the areas expected to see those showers and thunderstorms. You can see much of Idaho, Nevada, Utah, and the Arizona Strip will see showers and thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon, but the main concern is across southwestern Idaho and central and western Nevada, where the fuels are at record dry levels and there is a potential for that dry lightning. Over the next 3 days, we are expecting quite a few showers and thunderstorms across the area, as you can see from the precipitation accumulation map, mainly focusing on the eastern 2/3 of the Great Basin. Moving into Thursday, again, moisture remains in place across the entire area. Looking at the map on the right, we are not highlighting any areas as far as concern for the dry lightning, just because by Thursday, the models don't do as great of a job with where that moisture will be. But we are still expecting showers and thunderstorms to continue into Thursday, and it's very possible that we will be highlighting additional areas on Thursday, depending on how models trend with that moisture. Then moving into Friday, it looks like we get some drier air making its way into the western part of the Great Basin, with that dry air expanding across the area on Saturday. So if models continue to show this dry air moving into place, it could be significant with the lightning that is expected leading up to that. Then finally on Sunday, that dry air continues to spread across the Great Basin. The 7-day period, precipitation again looks pretty similar to what we're looking at in the 3-day period, with most of the precipitation across the eastern 2/3 of the area. Finally, in the 8 to 14-day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal temperatures across the majority of the area, with normal to below normal precipitation for the entire Great Basin. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.